Imagine, if you will, a shadowy figure lurking in the dark corners of a quaint southern town. Welcome to Abbeville, Alabama, where the ordinary meets the extraordinary in the form of a spectral presence known as Huggin Molly. For generations, this enigmatic figure has been a part of the town's fabric, her story woven into the tapestry of local lore. Huggin Molly, as the name suggests, isn't your typical ghost. She doesn't rattle chains or cause blood-curdling screams. No, she's known for an unusual behavior that's as baffling as it is eerie. She's said to embrace the unsuspecting, her cold, ghostly arms sending shivers down the spine of anyone who encounters her. But why does she hug? What led to her spectral existence? And how has she managed to become a folk legend that has stood the test of time? Who is this shadowy figure known as Huggin Molly, and why has her story endured? Stay tuned as we delve into this intriguing tale. The legend of Huggin Molly dates back to the early 20th century, a time of simplicity and innocence. Yet, in the quaint town of Abbeville, Alabama, a chilling tale began to unfold that would echo through the decades. The story tells of a phantom figure, a woman who roamed the streets of Abbeville after sundown. This spectral presence was no ordinary apparition. She was Huggin Molly, a figure shrouded in the cloak of night and mystery. She was said to be as tall as a tree and wore dark clothing that blended with the shadows. Her face was always concealed, adding an eerie anonymity to her presence. Huggin Molly had a peculiar habit that distinguished her from other ghostly figures. She didn't just appear and disappear, causing brief moments of terror. No, Molly had a more unsettling routine. She would sneak up on her unsuspecting victims, wrap her arms around them in a tight embrace, and whisper chilling words into their ears before vanishing into the night. It was a hug that sent shivers down the spine, a ghostly encounter that left a lasting impression. As the legend grew, so did the theories about Huggin Molly's true identity. Some claimed she was the ghost of a woman who had lost her own child and sought to comfort others in a strange, spectral manner. Others suggested she was a professor from the local college, trying to keep students safe by scaring them into heading home early. Yet another theory speculated that she was simply a figment of collective imagination, a ghost story spun into existence by the town's folks to keep their children in check. Despite all the theories and conjectures, the true identity of Huggin Molly remained elusive. Each nightfall brought with it the possibility of another encounter, another chilling embrace, another whispered warning. The mystery of Huggin Molly's identity remains unsolved, her ghostly hugs a chilling reminder of her enduring presence. Over the years, many have claimed to have encountered Huggin Molly, their experiences adding to the rich tapestry of this haunting legend. One of the most unforgettable stories comes from a former police officer. He was patrolling the quiet streets of Abbeville late one night, when he saw a tall, shadowy figure looming in the distance. As he approached, the figure disappeared, leaving behind a chilling sensation that lingered long after his shift ended. This encounter sent a shiver down the spine of the entire police force, reminding them that Huggin Molly could be watching at any moment. Another vivid account is from a group of teenagers who were hanging out near the old mill. They reported hearing a soft, melodic humming growing louder and closer. Suddenly they felt a bone-chilling coldness envelop them, as if being embraced by unseen arms. The humming ceased, and they were left in a stunned silence, the memory of the spectral hug etched into their minds forever. A local schoolteacher also shares her experience. She was walking home one foggy evening when she felt a sudden tightness around her, as if being hugged. She turned around, but there was no one in sight. The encounter left her with a feeling of eerie comfort, a strange mix of fear and warmth that she couldn't shake off for days. These stories and many more have made an indelible impact on the community. They've instilled a sense of awe and respect for Huggin Molly, a spectral figure who has become a part of their daily lives. Some residents even consider her presence as a protective spirit, watching over the town with her ghostly embrace. Yet for others, these encounters have evoked fear and anxiety, casting a shadow of uncertainty over the town. The spectral figure of Huggin Molly, with her chilling embrace and haunting hum, has become a symbol of the unknown, a spectral reminder of the thin line between the living and the dead. These chilling encounters serve to keep the legend of Huggin Molly alive, her spectral presence a constant in the lives of Abbeville's residents. The legend of Huggin Molly has had a profound impact on the town of Abbeville, Alabama. The story of this eerie specter has not only sent chills down the spines of locals and visitors alike, but has also shaped the identity of this historic town nestled deep in the heart of the South. In Abbeville, the legend of Huggin Molly is not merely a tale told to make children behave or to frighten out-of-towners. It's a part of the town's very soul. This spirit has become a symbol of the town's unique charm and history, a strange and fascinating thread woven into the tapestry of Abbeville's cultural heritage. Take a stroll down the town's quaint streets, and you'll encounter the embodiment of this folklore in the form of a popular local eatery, aptly named Huggin. This restaurant, which serves up hearty southern fare, has made the Phantom its brand ambassador. From its vintage decor that harks back to an era when the legend was born, to a menu that boasts the Huggin sandwich, the establishment embraces the ghostly tale, adding a dash of mystery to every dining experience. But the influence of Huggin extends beyond the boundaries of a single establishment. The legend has also significantly impacted the town's tourism. Visitors from near and far are drawn to this southern enclave, enticed by the prospect of encountering the elusive specter. Ghost tours, Halloween events, and storytelling sessions revolving around Huggin have become a staple, infusing a sense of excitement and wonder into the community. The local community in turn has embraced the legend with open arms. It's a common thread that binds them, a shared piece of history that adds a layer of intrigue to their daily lives. The story of Huggin has become a source of pride, a unique aspect of their town that sets it apart from the rest. Huggin has become an integral part of Abbeville, her legend woven into the very fabric of this southern town. From shaping the town's identity to boosting its tourism and fostering a sense of community, the impact of this spectral figure is as tangible as it is mysterious. Despite the passage of time, the legend of Huggin continues to enthrall and bewilder. The story, as woven into the fabric of Abbeville's culture, has stood the test of time, its eerie allure undiminished. Whispers of recent sightings and uncanny encounters continue to circulate, adding fresh chapters to the enduring saga. The hushed tales of a phantom-like figure shrouded in the moonlit fog, reaching out with a chilling embrace, continue to keep the townsfolk on their toes, their curiosity piqued and pulses quickened. This enigmatic figure, draped in the cloak of mystery, has become a cornerstone of local folklore. The fascination with Huggin seems to grow with each passing year, as new generations find themselves drawn into the captivating narrative. The town's collective imagination is stirred by the spectral figure, as they continue to dissect the legend, seeking answers and unearthing more questions. As long as the night shadows linger in Abbeville, the legend of Huggin will continue to captivate and chill. From her mysterious origins to her enduring presence, the legend of Huggin is a fascinating tale of a small town's spectral resident. We've walked with you through the dimly lit streets of Abbeville, Alabama, where the whispers of Huggin echo. We've revisited her haunting legend, from the chilling tales passed down through generations to the spine-tingling encounters shared by locals. We've seen how this spectral figure has gripped the town in an icy embrace, leaving a lasting imprint on its culture and inhabitants. In the heart of Abbeville, where the old and the new intersect, we've seen the influence of Huggin We've seen her legend shape the town's identity, fuel its tourism, and even inspire a beloved local eatery. This ghostly figure, draped in darkness and mystery, has become an integral part of Abbeville's story, a chilling narrative that continues to evolve with each passing year. Ghost stories like that of Huggin have an enduring allure. They tickle our curiosity, stir our imaginations, and confront us with the unknown. They remind us of our own mortality and our inherent fascination with what might lie beyond the veil of death. They are, in essence, a reflection of our collective consciousness, our fears, and our hopes. In the end, the legend of Huggin is more than just a ghost story. It's a testament to the power of folklore, the allure of the mysterious, and the human capacity for storytelling. It taps into our primal fear of the dark, our fascination with the unknown, and our insatiable thirst for a good story. As we leave the shadowy corners of Abbeville, one thing is certain: the legend of Huggin will continue to haunt, to intrigue, and to be a chilling part of this southern town's folklore.